Hey everyone, want to make a video to update you guys to the Legion League and how everything is going with my bleed crit flicker strike Berserker. Surprisingly, I'm only, yeah, it shows right here, I'm only about 20 hours into this character, and I guess into, well, it's about day 2 of the league. And I've actually already obtained all the items I need. So primarily Golden Rule, and I actually picked one up with Corrupted Blood can't be inflicted on you. Someone sold this to me for 3C, which I thought was a little surprising. Whoever that was probably didn't know about this build. I actually already ended up getting the perfect Watcher's Eye required for this build. I ended up buying this Hatred Conversion Watcher's Eye for like 45 Chaos, and I think I got the 29% in like 5 Divines, which was pretty lucky considering it's a 1 in 16 chance, and you specifically want exactly 29%, so you're not just looking for a Hatred Conversion, it has to be 29%, so that's also quite important, because that's going to exactly get that 99% conversion that this build is looking for, so you basically don't kill yourself with your own bleed. So what's happening is you get 29% here, 20% from this node right here, that's 49%, and the other 50 is coming from Fist of Lightning. So in turn, pretty much deal no physical damage, but I deal some physical damage so I can still bleed enemies. And that's how you pretty much sustain the infinite frenzy charge dream for Flicker Strike. So my gear's pretty basic, nothing too crazy. I just bought 2 of these Scavas. It's a pretty decent sword for starting. It has not the best crit, but it's better than 5%, so it's not too bad. Don't need a blue socket because this is physical attack damage leached, so we pretty much do no physical attack damage, so there's no point in having blue sockets. And actually, there's really no point in having red sockets either. However, I need red socket gems, so that's why I have it. Ideally, would have wanted all these 2 swords to be green sockets, but anyways. So still have the life and mana leech there. The character so far is level 84. It's progressing pretty well. One concern I'm having is I'm finding that for some reason I'm still taking a lot of bleed damage only sometimes, and I currently can't seem to figure out what's causing that. I do have Bloodlust on my Leap Slam, so it's not that, and I'm not sure what else it is. But in any case, I'll run this map here just to kind of show you guys how it looks. And I'll try the Legion thing here. Wow. Well, that got me pretty good. Yeah, I'm finding that the Legion mobs are very sketch. So I've done actually a couple things to help mitigate this. I actually dropped my melee fizz and I put in Fortify instead. There's really no reason you shouldn't really do this because you're only losing, based on these gems, I'm only losing, what is that, 15% more melee damage, however I'm gaining Fortify, so it's a pretty good trade-off now that they've changed it to a more as opposed to increased. I found that you definitely still need to run Melee Splash, it just doesn't feel good without Melee Splash, so Melee Splash is still pretty necessary. And one other thing I'm actually considering doing is at some point getting a Enlighten and adding in Flesh of Stone This aura is pretty OP, and it seems to just be pretty insane for 25% because you blind and then you also take less damage. So this just seems way too good, basically not to have. So I'm currently at this point probably just going to save up for a Enlighten, because if I used all three, I'd run out of reservation because Herald of Ice costs 25, Hatred's 50. So I'm probably going to save up for Enlighten. I'm probably going to drop Blood and Sand at some point because it's just not as good. So that's also something that I'm kind of looking at for defense. Tree is pretty much just like I had it in my last video. I don't have Aspect of Carnage yet, but it's basically spec'd out exactly as I had. I did end up taking Warrior's Blood, but otherwise the tree is pretty much exactly as I had in the video. But yeah, let me go ahead and finish this map here. I'll try to. Popped my Berserk a little too early there. There's also no reason you really shouldn't have Berserk, so I'd say definitely use Berserk and also use Steel Skin. Should have some jewel space available, so I would definitely recommend using those two skills as well, because it's pretty much free damage and also free mitigation. So also quite nice gems there that I'm running. I'm just finish this boss here and then basically wrap up this video. It's just going to be a quick little update. Alrighty guys, so thanks for watching. That's my little update on this bleed guy. Definitely still has a lot of work to do. I mean, it's only day 2. So this by no means is a final product. I'm only 56 out of whatever into the Atlas, so still very early on. Still don't have my Uber Lab. My gear's still kind of garbage, a lot of it at least. So yeah, looking to eventually make some upgrades, probably to my weapons and some other pieces at some point. But anyways guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'll try to get back to you guys. I know some of you guys have been asking for an update video, so here it is. I'll see you guys on the next one.